In the heart of a bustling metropolis, where the rhythm of life pulsed with relentless urgency, there lived a man named Thomas. Thomas was known not for what he did, but for what he didn't do, or more precisely, what he refused to do. He was a paradox in a city that valued action above all else. Thomas's small apartment was a sanctuary from the chaotic world outside. Its walls were adorned with shelves filled not with trophies of success, but with books, thick tomes on philosophy, psychology, and the art of stillness. He spent his days in quiet contemplation, his mind drifting through the currents of ideas and possibilities. To the outside observer, Thomas appeared idle, unambitious even. He held no prestigious title, pursued no lucrative career, and his days were not marked by the frenzy of productivity that defined so many lives around him. Yet, those who took the time to engage with him discovered a depth of wisdom and insight that belied his seemingly unremarkable existence. One evening, as Thomas sat by his window watching the city lights flicker to life, a young woman named Anna knocked on his door. Anna was a journalist assigned to write a piece on the enigmatic figure who chose not to participate in the relentless pursuit of success that defined their society. "Mr. Thomas," she began as he invited her in, "I've heard so much about you. They say you possess a wisdom that transcends the ordinary. A wisdom born not from action, but from your deliberate choice not to act. Can you tell me your story?" Thomas smiled gently, gesturing for Anna to sit. "My story is not one of grand adventures or heroic deeds," he began in his soft-spoken manner. "It is a story of discovery, the discovery of the power of not acting." He spoke of his early years, when he too had been caught in the whirlwind of ambition and success. He had pursued a career that promised wealth and status, only to find himself increasingly disconnected from his own thoughts and feelings. It was during a period of deep introspection that he made a radical decision to step away from the path laid out for him and instead, to embrace stillness. At first, it was difficult, Thomas confessed. There were moments of doubt, of fear that I was missing out on life's opportunities. But as I allowed myself to simply be, to observe, to listen, to reflect, I began to uncover a richness in life that had eluded me before. Anna listened intently as Thomas recounted how he spent his days exploring ideas, engaging in conversations with thinkers and artists, and cultivating a deep appreciation for the beauty of the everyday. He spoke of the joy he found in simple pleasures, a walk in the park, the taste of a well-brewed cup of tea, the company of friends who shared his love for contemplation. "But what about success?" Anna interjected, her voice tinged with curiosity. "In a world that measures worth by achievements, how do you define success?" Thomas paused, his gaze turning inward for a moment before meeting Anna's eyes. "Success, to me, is not about external validation or material gain," he replied thoughtfully. "It is about living authentically, in alignment with one's values and beliefs. It is about nurturing relationships, fostering empathy, and contributing to the well-being of others in whatever way one can." As the evening wore on, Anna found herself captivated by Thomas's worldview. His words resonated with a quiet strength that defied the clamor of ambition and competition outside. She realized that in his choice not to act in the conventional sense, Thomas had discovered a profound truth, that sometimes, the most powerful actions arise from the decision to pause, to reflect, and to choose intentionally. Before leaving, Anna asked Thomas one final question: if you could impart one lesson to the world about the power of not acting, what would it be? Thomas smiled warmly, his eyes reflecting the wisdom of a life lived with purpose. "I would say this," he began gently. "In the stillness of non-action lies the potential for clarity, creativity, and compassion. By embracing moments of pause, we open ourselves to new perspectives and possibilities that can enrich not only our own lives but also the lives of those around us. The power of not acting is not in stagnation, but in the deliberate choice to act from a place of authenticity and deep understanding." As Anna left Thomas's apartment that evening, she carried with her not just a story but a profound realization. In a world that often equates busyness with progress, Thomas had shown her that true wisdom and fulfillment can sometimes be found in the gentle art of not acting, of listening to the whispers of the heart and allowing space for the unexpected to unfold.